Welcome back to a new post today. Today let's look at the most important topics that you need to keep track for TSPSC Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 with regard to your most important topics that happened during March 9th to 16th. The very first is about Amrit Bharat Station. Now this is a program under Ministry of Railways and the program is to develop 1309 railway stations across India, focusing on improved public amenities and enhancing overall travel. So we have a Amrit Bharat Station in Hyderabad, which is the Begumpet railway station. This was a news recently because it is going to be a whole woman employee or run railway station in Telangana, that is the Hyderabad, that is the Begumpet railway station, and it only shows a unique model of inclusive leadership which with regard to women, and all women employees of the railway station are going to see definitely some with all women staff. There is expressed pride in role of the station, and also it is a symbol for empowerment of women as well. Apart from that, the state government is now is going to borrow 4,500 crore rupees from the World Bank to improve the health infrastructure. 1,099 crores earmarked for diagnostic services, 921 for new trauma centers, 750 crores for TIMS and de-addiction centers as well. Apart from that, super specialty hospital equipment. And IMD has given a yellow alert of heat wave for Telangana. So the IMD defines heat wave as a condition where increased temperatures are fatal to the health, and it is with regard to a range of temperature and also with regard to the geography. So in the plains, if the temperature is more than 40 degrees centigrade, it is taken to be a heat wave, and in the hills more than 35 degrees. Apart from that, we have also it defines heat wave with regard to the range of temperature. So an increase in temperature more than 5 degrees centigrade from the normal is taken as a heat wave, and more than 10 degrees than the normal is taken as severe heat wave. Apart from that, we have different colors for warning by the IMD: red for warning, orange for being prepared, yellow for alert, and green for no warning. So yellow warning or be alert warning has been issued for Telangana, that is mainly Hyderabad and neighboring districts, along with Jharkhand, West Bengal, Vidarbha, Chhattisgarh as well, until 20th of March. And we have the country's first resuscitation center coming up in Hyderabad. So it's the first academy to be established by EMRI Green Health Services, which aims to arrest cardiac responsible deaths in the country. India has a whopping of 1.2 million lives being lost annually due to cardiac arrest, and the resuscitation is a process of correcting physiological disorders like lack of breathing or heartbeat in an acutely ill patient. It is an important part of intensive care medicine, anesthesiology, trauma surgery, and emergency medicine as well. Now, one of the primary goals of this academy is to enhance out of hospital cardiac arrest survival by strengthening pre-hospital emergency response systems. And most of the individuals do not get emergency help, and as such, resuscitation would potentially save their lives. Resuscitation is a process of restoring the breathing and circulation in a person experiencing cardiac or respiratory arrest through techniques like CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, defibrillation, and advanced life support as well. EMRI Green Health Services launched its first academy in the headquarters of Hyderabad. It is the first in India, and it joins a global network of only 30 such academies, making India a part of an international effort to enhance training and emergency. Therefore, this academy can not only offer training to the whole country, but also neighboring Southeastern Asian countries as well. And it was first established in Seattle in Washington state of US. The academy is associated with the Seattle Fire Department and Medic One Foundation, organization renowned for the high cardiac arrest survival rates. TG and AP now wait for increase in seats with regard to delimitation, but for state assemblies, now as centre readies to carry out the delimitation exercise in the country, now two states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh await increase in assembly constituencies as assured under the AP Reorganisation Act of 2014. Section 26 of the Reorganisation Act says legislative assembly seats in Telangana and AP increase from 119 in Telangana to 153 and 175 in AP to 225. After 11 years of bifurcation, there has no action been taken, and the government is shown its disappointment to the centre, requesting the centre to take up the action as fast as possible and redrawal of the boundaries and increase in the legislative assembly seats. This wholly seen most of the synthetic colors being used. Some of the synthetic colors are lead oxide, which is used for red and orange, mercury sulfide for red color, chromium compounds for green color, Prussian blue for blue color, malachite green auramine for green and yellow colors, mica and glass color for shiny gulal colors. Now these can cause micro abrasions on the skin, they can cause discomfort, they can cause itchiness and mild irritation, they can cause dermatitis, skin peeling and inflammation. They can also trigger allergic reactions, redness and itching as well, and long-term toxicity can also be contributed. Now, the University of Hyderabad is staged a protest with regard to the auction of 400 acres of Kancha Gachibowli land, which once belonged to the university. The university had in 2004 signed an MOU with the state to allot the land for development of sports complex in this area. The auction, however, seen the land being given to state of Telangana, and the land was being developed by Telangana Industrial Infrastructure Corporation. However, it has raised voices against the ecological destruction. So the region is very, very rich in species, herbs, shrubs, creepers, grasses, trees, butterflies, ordinates, arachnids, your birds, mammals as well, and the study has been taken by and the study of UOH University of Hyderabad and WWF India has confirmed this. So we have 284 species of flora belonging to 75 families, of which 219 are ornamental, 56% are herbs, 20% are trees, 13 are climbers, 11 are shrubs. There are various species of butterflies in this region. Apart from that, we have various species of birds as well. 9 species of ordinates, which include 7 kinds of dragonfly, which help in a very, very rich fauna. Now, the greenery in this region helps to regulate the climate of Hyderabad. Green space acts like lungs that do away with the urban heat island effect and helping cooling the surrounding regions and also cool the climate and also absorb many air pollutants as well. Therefore, there is a protest against diversion of this land for development. Jagdish Reddy, a BRS MLA, was suspended. He is from Suryapet and he was suspended for the remaining of the session for his untoward remarks that he made against the Speaker G. Prasad Kumar, which deviated from the motion of thanks to the Governor's address to the joint session recently in the budget session of Telangana Assembly. The motion of suspension was moved by Sridhar Babu and it was adopted by a voice vote. Now, a member can be suspended by the Speaker. The Speaker can direct any member who refuses to obey his decision and whose conduct is, in his opinion, grossly disorderly to withdraw immediately from the Assembly. The member therefore must absent himself during the remaining of the day's meeting. Should any member be ordered to withdraw for the second time in the same session, the Speaker may direct the member to absent himself for the remainder of the session. Similar rules exist in the Parliament Rule 373, 374, 374A of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business Rules, and the Lok Sabha provide for withdrawal of member whose conduct is grossly disorderly, suspension of one who abuses the rules of the House or willfully obstructs its business. The maximum suspension under these rules is for 5 consecutive sittings or the remainder of the session, and whichever is less. The suspension in Rajya Sabha is under Rule 255, 256 and similar time periods as well. Now, there is a Future City Development Authority being formed in Telangana. This is a special area development authority and it is to be created for development of a future city around Rangareddy district. This region spans 762 square kilometers, covering 56 revenue villages across 7 mandals, and it is aimed at strategic urban development and economic development in alignment with the state's broader plan of development objectives. The authority will be headed by Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy, and the government has previously constituted an Urban Development Authority for major towns and cities under the Telangana Urban Areas Act of 1975. Now, this body will oversee planning, coordination, regulation of development in the zone. It will be headed by the Chief Minister. Other members include Vice Chairman, Chairman of the Ministry of Agriculture and Urban Development, Industries, Chief Secretary, Special Chief Secretary, etc. of Rangareddy. Telangana government now has formed a panel to study the caste survey data. So it has formed a 11-member independent expert working group headed by the former Supreme Court Justice Sudarshan Reddy to analyze and interpret the recent data of the socio-economic, education, employment, political caste survey 2024, also called as CEEEPC survey. The appointment came at the backdrop of the BRS and BJP members raising questions about the accuracy of the data. The expert also includes a French economist Thomas Piketty and a Belgian-born Indian economist Jean Dries. The survey was conducted in the state by the State Planning Department, which carried out for 50 days. 96% of Telangana households were surveyed, covering 3,547 lakh individuals, making it the largest post-independence caste survey. Around 94,000 enumerators, 9,600 supervisors were deployed in 9,400 enumeration blocks. And the key challenges, and the survey found backward classes including Muslims constitute 56.33% of the state population. Muslim in the backward classes category enumerated 3,576, that is 10%. People other than Muslims belonging to backward classes included 164 lakh, or 46% of those belonging to scheduled caste, and the scheduled tribes accounted for 10.45%, and the others. So this is the data given by the government according to the CEEPC caste survey. And the SSCL, Singareni Colonies Company Limited, now is looking to expand beyond coal mining and power generation by collaborating with National Mineral Development Corporation for exploration of critical minerals which are very important for the EV industry, renewable energy, defense, electronics, solar power generation, etc. and mobile telephony as well. This shows a move as a strategic shift towards securing resources essential for electronics, renewable energy, defense. If the collaboration with NMDC materializes, it could be a significant step in strengthening India's mineral self-sufficiency and also a wider arena of working for SSCL. Now, 5 lakh youth will be given 3 lakh each for self-employment under Rajiv Yuva Vikasam. Rajiv Yuva Vikasam scheme was announced by the government of Telangana, implementing Rajiv Yuva Vikasam, offering self-employment loans to youth from SC, ST, BC minority communities. And as per the notification given by the government, they will be eligible for 3 lakh to set up self-employment units. And they have 3 categories of loans. Category 1 loan is up to 1 lakh with 80% subsidy, 20% to be borne by the beneficiary. Category 2, 1 to 2 lakhs with 70% subsidy. Category 3, up to 3 lakhs with 60% subsidy. RGIA, or Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, now has become the best airport in the Asia Pacific region for 2024, and it has 15 to 20 million passengers per annum. The award comes from the Airports Council of International as a part of the Airport Service Quality Survey, which assesses the passenger satisfaction across more than 400 airports worldwide. And the ASQ program is regarded as a global benchmark for measuring airport quality service. It evaluates more than 30 key performance indicators through real-time passenger feedback, covering aspects like check-in efficiency, security screening, overall airport ambience. And the next is about tree survey being carried out in Hyderabad. Hyderabad's green tree covers more than just aesthetic asset. It plays a very important role in supporting urban biodiversity. The Hyderabad Annual Tree Survey 2024 was conducted by WWF India Hyderabad, reveals that the native trees predominate in Hyderabad and they have higher ecological value than introduced species. The finding as a part of the survey serves as a reminder that urban development must be aligned with ecological sustainability. The clear benefits of native trees is supporting biodiversity call for strategic afforestation efforts focusing on species that can sustain and enhance Hyderabad's urban ecosystem. Copper pod is the most frequently found in Hyderabad apart from the normal neem tree, and the pagnomia and the rain tree follow in frequency. Native trees support maximum faunal species, vouched by 156 native trees representing 10 species in Hyderabad, and this was given by the Hyderabad Annual Tree Survey, which was conducted in 2024. And these are the most, and yes, apart from that, some more important news is the National Lok Adalat settling 1.83 lakh cases in Telangana. Over 4.8 pending and 4.8 lakh pending and pre-litigation state cases were settled in the National Lok Adalat held at Nampally, Rangareddy and city civil courts. The Lok Adalat was conducted to provide speedy justice through quick amicable settlements. Lok Adalats are held every 3 months and act as a mediation platform for resolving disputes at the pre-litigation stage, ensuring both the parties benefit from the settlement. And self-help groups are now going to be helped to set up rice mills and godowns. The CM has promised the self-help groups to help them set up rice mills and godowns in every mandal of the state. This was announced while he launched the Indira Shakti policy of 2025. To further boost the self-help groups, he announced exemption on their products and access to loans. The government aims to make 1 crore women crorpatis, and they would contribute to the goal of making the state a $1 trillion economy in 1 decade. To increase self-help groups in the state, the minimum age requirement has been reduced from 18 to 15 and the maximum age requirement from 60 to 65. The state is also helping the self-help groups to procure buses that can be leased to the TSRTC and also to set up 1000 megawatt of solar power plant. And the last issue for today is about a new division coming up in Kazipet to enhance operations, maintenance, goods transportation. The railway division was requested by the state to the centre. It is already mentioned in the AP Reorganisation Act of 2024 to create a new railway division in Kazipet. It is necessary to enhance railway operations maintenance. Kazipet has a very high passenger and freight traffic and could generate more revenue than Guntur and the Hyderabad divisions. Recently, the South Coast Railway Zone at Visakhapatnam was created. The South Central Railway was therefore left with 3 zones: Secunderabad, Hyderabad and Nanded. So these are the most important issues I thought I should be tracking for you all for March 9 to 16. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning.